I didn't know that the cat jumped up on my shoulder, so that's kind of cool. Oh, well, I toned it down a little bit because like I had everything set to ultra, and I needed to tone it down for stream wise, and I was afraid it might take and look blurry. If it don't look blurry or anything like that, like when I start doing some fast movements and everything, as long as it's not getting blurred out, like so, as long as it's not like becoming super blurry, then the setting change worked. So, I had to turn down like how the water looked and that type of thing. It's just GPU is fine; it could handle it. It's just stream could not handle it. So, because you know, I'm not like a certain little pickle and has a second PC to do all that with. So, technically, I do, but yeah, I don't. It's a little Dell, so, and I don't have a capture card. Yeah. Oh, I thought the purple dot was in here. I guess not. It's making that clanking sound. Nah, I would say dang pickle and his wallet, but that's just me picking on him. It can't be the empty ledger. Maybe it is the empty ledger.
Good day to you, Ansem.
You say that, yet, you know, you don't see me with my mask off. I can't see shit. Try that again in the light. I want to actually look at this thing. I need to use that. Okay. Where'd you go? Yeah, the cat constantly meows. Oh.
Are you Grimsel, the one who manages the ledgers for the guild? I am. What of it?
The cat
Would you
constantly
happen to know
meows, and the
anything about
dog
the raids on
growls
the
and
Merchant
barks.
Guild?
I'm afraid I know little of recent events. Some thief stole the guild's ledger, and I had to step down from my post in disgrace.
Do you have any idea who the culprit is?
If I knew, would I be standing here like this? But to be honest, I suspect Scrav, the trade goods manager. The day the ledger disappeared, I saw him heading toward my place.
How do you do? What you see is what I've... Don't judge a stone by its surface. Why don't you pick out some more?
Ah. Hold the whole cup holder out.
Don't judge a stone by its surface. I bet it won't be long before I see you again.
Okay. And let's start with these 10s. 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 100.
This is for you.
You've got my thanks. Plain and simple. Don't judge a stone by its surface. More polished. I'll be here
Ooh.
if you ever need a lucky
Oh.
charm.
Hey.
Okay. Was not expecting that little voice to come out of that big thing. I think my lantern keeps clacking on something. That's why I keep hearing ka-clunk. Hmm. I already read that. That's not what I meant to read. That's what I meant to look at.
Run!
thought I heard a firework going off. That's where this game surprises me all the time. Play Thump. No, not Fortnite.
Yeah.
Not the pickle. I'm not a, one game pony. Oh. Fire. Anything good on them? Damage reduction. My poor cat. Alright, go back. There's a puzzle somewhere around here. Oh. What is his name anyway? What is that, dirty pickle's name? No one knows. He's got so many different personalities. But I appreciate that, Thump. Oh, like I said, I'm just mainly doing this to see if my setting changes worked. That's why it's labeled as a test stream. Oh. I wanted to be able to actually stream the game and it look decent. And took a lot of troubleshooting to take and figure out what I could do to change stuff. Oh. Oh, I did, by the way. I did download Warframe. Was a very much of a pain to get my old Xbox account stuff linked to the PC version. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. That is one of those games. I don't honestly see Minish actually playing or, doing anything on it. And the reason for that is, like, SAO's Fractured Daydream. He didn't like the fact that it was basically, mission stuff, and you basically did boss runs or whatever. He didn't like that. That's kind of what, can I not light this thing? That's kind of what Warframe is. So. Gotta make sure the rest of the roof goes. see. I doubt it, but we're gonna find out. Wrong button. No, did not make the hole bigger. Boo. Oh. He's a little crooked, though. It's going to be hard to keep him on a straight and narrow. Oh, no. The wife has entered the room. Just a moment. Oh, no. It was a lemon poppy seed muffin. So, it's her first time making it. And, she was, I was a guinea pig. I don't get the option open window. Boo. Okay. Let's see. Oh, oh, oh. Haha. Big brain. Nothing. Boo. Really? Yeah. Couple things about games like these. One, I hate the fact that, you know, you have the ability to blast open rocks and walls and stuff, yet you walk up to a wooden door and you have to have a key for it. You can't just bash the door open. You know? That's always sucked to me. Too bad. Oh.
Our
I will say
connection
this.
isn't complete yet. May wisdom guide your path.
Well, that's why I probably can't take and finish this up. But what in the... Oh, that's the... let's burn this. Oh. I will say this. The game is fun. Oh. It's got everything to it. I mean, everything. Last night, our chicken drove around the mech. I'm still on chapter 2. So, I need to progress the story so I can unlock some stuff. But, it's like I was doing a quest, a side quest, and I ended up finding this and started looking around it. Found some chests and stuff. Now I want to see what else I can take and do here. So.
Our connection isn't complete yet. May wisdom guide your path.
Yes, I know. But I can always take and do part of the puzzle and come back later. So, play.
Our connection isn't complete yet. May wisdom guide your path.
Oh. I could hear sirens, and I was like, oh no, there's police. But I was like, wait, that's not in this game. What am I hearing? There was actual cops outside. Huh. No, crouch. Really? Of
Our
course.
connection isn't complete yet. May wisdom guide your path.
Really? That's how it's supposed to be. Get into your stupid slot. I hate that that button is for like 10 different things. Come on, just ever so... No. I hate you.
Oh.
You gotta have it so precise to take and get some of these things to connect. Really? Picks up a giant rock. Can't open wooden door. Yeah. uh. Well, I hope you have a good appointment. Oh my god, stop twisting it. Ah. No. No, you dumbass. That's not how it goes. Eh. It's gotta go that way. That's a full one. Hold up. Alright, so that's a full one. That's a half, and that's a half, and they're facing opposite directions. Okay, hang on. What now? 4.
If it had a limit.
Yeah. Alright. Try to change different angles now. Yep, it was wrong angle. Like, seriously. Whatever. Okay, where's my big floating square? There it is. Meow. I'm filling the hole. Really? Typically, when you have a thing tethered, you
connection
can
isn't
jump
complete
straight up
yet.
to it.
May wisdom
Apparently not
guide your
these.
path.
That's the first time I tried it, so... Yeah. Alright, so... Now this is the last bit I can do, and it won't work, because I don't have the skill to take and get it to start. But, it will stay there, and then I can come back to the puzzle later, and I can finish it. Yeah. Make sure there wasn't nothing else. Nope, nothing else. Okay. Now I'll go back to the quest I was doing. Oh, yeah. You know, it's not my fault that, you know, Pickle Man decided to change stuff, so it's his fault. Is it in here? Oh, it is. Yay.
Greymane, you've arrived. Have you found any suspects yet? I too have been investigating the bandits, though I've yet to uncover any decisive proof.
There's a couple things I need to adjust on
I'll have to
Nightbot
wait till
anyway.
you're done with your investigations. What did Bleak have to say?
Oh, now it gives me the thing. This is one of those.
A guild member is among the masked men. As I expected, a traitor lurks within. And what of Scrav, the trade goods manager? Yes, in light of that, he does seem suspicious. Then tell me, what did Nogle claim?
Oh, the sun went down slightly, so his beard changed colors. Oh.
He shared information with Grimsel, as expected. The picture grows clearer.
them in half before I put them in the freezer bag. Because I eat them.
Then cut them in half. I hope they're okay too. But yeah, you're right. Oh.
And you spoke with Grimsel as well? That seems different from what I heard before. Would you like to ruminate further on this?
No.
And you spoke with Grimsel as well? The stolen leisure, yes. Now let us consider Katnar's
Oh, so I got all
testimony.
the other options right, except for that one.
Guards were stationed at his home, were they not? That should confirm the culprit. Let's see. No one could have bribed every guard. The only ones with knowledge of the trade routes were Nogle and Grimsel. Grimsel distanced himself from suspicion by stepping down after the theft. Yet the guards posted at every vantage point swore they saw no thief at all. So tell me, was there truly a theft that night? If Grimsel himself were the traitor, everything falls into place. Wouldn't you agree?
I don't know. It gave me the option to look at the thing, but then when I went to look at the thing, it didn't give me the option to take and click the thing. It just went away. I got that one. Alright, so now go out and I guess accuse this guy of stealing or something.
Run!
Probably got the wrong guy.
Yeah!
Why did you... Okay. I didn't tell the horse to jump. I told the horse to let me jump. And instead the horse jumped off. Check your surroundings, okay? Am I supposed to be eavesdropping? What? Stupid chicken.
My old
That
wound.
fish aroma is making me hungry already.
Good work.
You really think it'll be all right?
What are you worrying about?
Nope,
All
nope.
be
I
over
chose the
once we
right way.
try Shakatu out.
Who are you?
Found you, traitor. Shakatu was 10 steps ahead of you.
I don't know anything.
Do I get to hit him? Do I get to hit him? Hit.
What in blazes are you doing? Let go!
No. Talk.
Someone help me!
If I hit him again, he's gonna die. Tie up. Come on. Don't want to kill him. I want him. I want them to take and him to suffer. Yes, suffer. Come here, horsey. Can you stop prancing around? I know you jumped off the cliff. I'm so sorry you jumped off the cliff, okay? That was not my intention to have you jump off the cliff.
Go.
I didn't hit you.
Oh.
People are dramatic, I swear. Dang it. Not here again. Gotta go around the mountain. And avoid the flower pots. No, bad flower pot. The flower pots will latch onto my head and explode. Am I not bringing this guy to the guild? Am I taking him to town? No, I'm going to the guild. Okay.
Greymane, you've returned.
He was conspiring with the bandits behind your back.
So smuggling weapons, were they? Likely planning a full rebellion. We also discovered falsified ledgers in their hideout. All thanks to you, Greymane.
Yay! I completed a quest. Woohoo! I'm waiting for Blue Alive. Oh, ha ha ha. And I thought, Miss Murder was the pump queen. Or, pump queen. Oh my god. Pun. I am so sorry. Pun. Pun queen. Jeez. I'm blaming Minish on that one. That's all his fault. Every bit of that. That's his fault. There we go. Now it's straight. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Completed that side quest. See, is that it? That's not a bounty. That is an actual quest for her. Imp Queen. And that's another side. Okay, so let's go to that one. Yeah, see, that was what was supposed to happen last time. Yay, my horsey leveled up. Drift.
Father!
I got saddle burned now.
A few days back, I sent a fresh set of tack over to the Wainwright in the east.
Oh yeah, I would be.
And I have to know what they thought of my
It's
work.
just the last Sunday
If you
with the power
happen
went
to
out.
swing by
I couldn't
the
take a log in.
Could you
So,
ask
'cause
them
I was
if
logged
they
in
could?
right
No
before
pressure.
uh,
It's just
Minish
so I
got
can feel
on.
for my next work.
So, but beat it all. You know, I was sitting here waiting for him to go live in the first place, and then the power went out. And then by the time he went live, it was like another 30 minutes before he went live. So, I would have been waiting another 30 minutes for him to hop on anyway. Oh. But, nah, the power cut off, and then when I came back, he had just ended stream, right when the power came back up. So. Oh. I mean, I can. I just haven't. So, since I've been playing this a lot, between this and brain's not braining now. Suikoden. There we go. Because I've been trying to take place Suikoden as well. I have the game, but I hadn't touched it, and I've been like, meaning to take and play it. So, all right, now I got to see what this quest was because I missed the whole conversation. Got to look at our note. Oh. You see, the sad thing is, I could shave this off, okay? And in like 2 weeks, it would mostly be back. Just not the same volume, but it would be close. why I'm thinking of it. Let's see. Of course it's missing. Why wouldn't it be there? That is the wrong one. Open, go to my Twitch folder. Ghost chat. Nope. Figures. Okay, now I need to go here, here. Nope, there. Move you. Cut. Paste. Close it. Grrr. Copy. Paste. Replace file. What do you mean try again? File location. There we go. That was so confusing. Nope. 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 Not falling for that trap. Not gonna say it. Not gonna do it. Nope, nope, nope. Why did you shrink? Why did you do that? Channel man. Be right to it. Just a second. Open chat. Close that. Move you. Close. Cancel that. Close. Okay. Put ghost chat right there. And vanish. Yay. Okay. Now it should be good. No, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? What the heck? Connect to Twitch. Open chat. Yeah, it failed the test all right. It's still failing because it's not seeing. It's not doing anything. So name is spelled right. So what's going on? It did that again. Oh my god. Technical difficulties. No, I don't do the 2 streaming thing. I tried, but with a single PC, streaming to Kick causes more of a bottleneck. Because I was trying to stream to Kick, YouTube, and Twitch, but there's such a bottleneck when YouTube gets involved. And then I tried just doing Twitch and Kick, but at the time, Twitch was doing their whole thing of you can't have the chat showing up for other streaming services. But then they nixed that. But it still is like a hard bottleneck. So, I could take and go back to look at it. I do have a Kick. So, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get my ghost chat to function. And it says it's waiting for messages from the stream, but it's like it doesn't see it. So that's why I did the test a second ago. What Ghost Chat is it's kind of like a prompter. It puts the chat on my main screen, so I'm not constantly having to do this. Because I mean, I have my second monitor right here, which I can move and put like in this orientation. I can see it, but right here's my second monitor where my hand disappears. So, but if I move the monitor, well, now it's not going to do it. Anyway. But yeah, I could have the second monitor a little further out, and I could see it without having to really tilt my head much. But, come on, stop being crooked. Straighten up. There we go. Oh. But Ghost Chat was meant to take and do the same thing. It just makes it invisible. Is this volume thing turned down? There we go. I was wondering why I wasn't hearing myself very well. Oh. Nix Ghost Chat since it's not working. Ziggy, turn off lamp. There you go. Just enough natural sunlight coming through the window to illuminate me and the TV. So, okay. So I need to read the note she gave me. Yeah, that didn't work. It was a little tickle. Oh. Something else that might help is if I adjust where my chat window is in OBS. I'll put my chat on the end of my screen. Then it's a lot easier because the chat's like directly in front of my eye. So I usually have my controls like I have OBS set up on my second screen. And at the bottom of the screen, I have my sources and my controls, and I have everything else tabbed out at the bottom. And then I have the chat. So chat was to the far right. Moving it to the left puts it right in my face. So honestly, probably. It'd probably feel good. It'd be a little tickle. Oh. Alright, now it gave me my marker. Okay, where am I heading to? I am going all the way up there. Yeah, I'll ride it. Incoming. And say, Fump, how are you doing today? I don't think I asked you that. Everybody is so dramatic when I ride a horse through town. My horse is so graceful. My bad. Didn't mean to do that.
Oh, such a fine horse is a rare sight. Ah, your horse will receive the best treatment here.
It can double jump. Yay.
Would you like some advice on horse care?
No, I don't want advice from you for horse care. I'd rather not.
Ah, your horse will receive the best treatment. See you again soon.
Do you need help?
No.
Ah, I see a true horse.
Ah, can't gift her money.
I'll show you my... Look around. Nothing but good
I
stuff.
don't know what she was going to show me, but it had me a little worried.
I hope it serves you well wherever the road takes you. Cool. If you have time, feel free to browse again.
Okay. I'm not even sure if the horse is hurt, but I need to check. Let's see. Oh, the horse ain't hurt. I bought a feed for nothing. Oh, well. Love how the cat just jumps up there. Yes, this game is on PS5. So, this game is a literal like amalgamation of different stuff. So you have it's action combat. You have skill tree. You don't make your own character. So there are 3 characters that you can choose that you can use throughout the game. You start off with a guy named Cliff. The biggest drawback with the other 2 characters, though, is their skill point distribution is separate from Cliff's. So you have to take and gain Abyss cores, which is the stuff for their skill points. You have to gain that through leveling them up, or doing some puzzles and stuff. But if you do majority of it with Cliff, which you use Cliff pretty much 90% of the game, it's mostly you left to trying to level them up, which can be a little hard because killing things for experience, once you get to a certain point in the game with Cliff, you've basically killed out a lot of the stuff that they would need to fight. At least it's from what I've been hearing. But they do have different play styles. But you have a camp that you have to manage in the game. Not like Fallout 4, where it's like, a settlement needs your help. Not like that. You can, though, send people from the camp out to do missions. I haven't got to that point yet, because I've been mostly goofing off. Let's see. Inventory management can be a pain. And the controls are somewhat clunky. A lot of the systems, they had to take and cram it into the controller, so the game's got a lot of stuff. I have hang on, let me into key Steam. I'm currently setting at 71.1 hours into the game, and like I said, I'm only on chapter 2, which is very short. It's like 3 quests to get into chapter 2. So, no, it's good on PS5 as well. A lot of people are playing it on PS5, and they don't seem to have an issue either. But the drawbacks that I have seen are the controls, for the most part, which I am using a controller to play. Some people just find the controls clunky. I tend to accidentally hit the wrong button occasionally, but other than that, I don't find them too clunky. Inventory management will get you, especially if you're the type that go, ooh, piece of candy. Because your camp level determines how much your base storage is. Your inventory storage, you gain bags from doing quests, and you find at least one bag out in the open to increase your inventory. I'm setting at 130, 140 right now. But yeah, it's got a whole slew of things to do. There is like minimal hand holding, so it will tell you where you need to go for the quest, like it'll mark it, but sometimes you'll get there and you're not sure what you're having to find. You'll have to take and really look around. Puzzles are there's a bunch of puzzles. I don't like jump puzzles, but in this one, because you can glide and you can use a whip thingy to grab a hold of cliff sides and stuff, the jump puzzles aren't that bad. Some of the puzzles will rack your brain, though. No, you don't have to pay attention to the story. In fact, that's where a lot of people say the game is lacking, is the story itself. Like, some of it can be compelling, but a lot of people were complaining that the story itself was lackluster. I haven't got too deep into the story, but now there are a few quests that if you mess up while on the quest, oh no, I'm just doing side quests. The side quest I was doing was an investigation side quest, and I didn't realize it. So it's one of those ones that you need to take and actually read and try to comprehend little things. But as I said, I clicked on one of the options earlier, and it was like, that doesn't make sense. And I was like, oh, and it let me choose a new option. So still caught the same guy. It was just annoying on, having to go through and select all the stuff. So, hey, Milky Way. But the game as a whole has a whole slew of stuff. Like, once you get your camp up, you can garden, you can raise cattle and whatnot. There are multiple different ways to fight. The game has like a slew of gear, but how you gear yourself like at max level, your gear when you level it at the max, it's got, the most defense or attack that it can get. Some weapons have like 3 points more than others, but some of them get like the bonus to critical, some get the bonus to attack speed, and that type of fun stuff. But what really determines your stuff is if you see where my mouse is right here. This right here. This is called the Abyssal Core. And you put these into your gear to give yourself more bonuses. So the gearing is more cosmetic wise, I would say, than actual stat wise. Now, like I said, a few pieces of gear have a couple of, just a couple points higher at max level when you get it grinded up. But the problem is, to grind up the gear, besides needing a lot of resources, you also have to use the thing that you use to get skill, to increase your skills. So for me to level any of my gear currently, I have to use the skill points that I earn. But then again, you got the skill tree right here. Now this is Cliff's skill tree. Some of the skills in it, you can learn by seeing people do it. In fact, I learned multi-shot yesterday by accident because I came across a boss that I was in an area that I wasn't supposed to really be in. But I was goofing off, and the boss showed up, and I was trying to fight him. I was trying to beat him. I got him to half health, and then he hightailed it out of there. But he did multi-shot in front of me. And because he did multi-shot, I immediately learned it. I hadn't put a point in it. So, and then there's, like I said, different ways to fight. Just unarmed combat. Gaining the skills and stuff. Like, you have leg sweep, scissor takedown, then you get a proficiency bonus, flying kick, meteor kick. Put that into the grappling. You get throw, restrain, lariat, giant swing, backhang, and lariat follow up. So you could take and go WWE on somebody. Not necessarily. I wouldn't get my butt kicked by them, but I did use a lot of healing items. So, but yeah, you can combo, like just switching in and out between different attacks you have. Like I need to get this one for quick swap, which would allow me to go from my two-handed to my one-handed weapon. The other thing is you can dual wield. I haven't taken dual wield yet, but you can dual wield. So there's another thing. So get a bow. Cliff can use cannons, and so can Anka, which is another character you get. And then you also have a female character, Dami. She uses a rapier and a pistol or a musket. And like I said, There is... Let me just zoom out the map here. Oh, okay. So even zoomed out, this ain't the whole map. This is the starting area, Hernand, and a lot of people have like done all the side quests and stuff in Hernand, and they were still in Hernand coming up like 100 hours. Me on the other hand, I like to venture around, so I've opened up and cleared most of the fog from these areas here. Oh, I even went all the way up to the Crimson Desert and further. The only area you cannot do that to is this area called Payloon. That's a story area. You have to take and do more of the story to get it unlocked. So, but yeah, there is a ton to do in this game. Someone said that if you had to list every single side quest and activity that you had to do, you're looking at probably way over 300 hours that you can sink into the game. So, and they are constantly trying to update it to keep like the controls more friendly. They've dropped updates to fix some stuff, gives it some quality stuff, because they're like, oh, we didn't think of that when it first happened. So, of course, if you look any of it up, a lot of people are complaining. They're like, oh, so we're beta testers. No. They released the game. Their in-house testing group and the people that played it early didn't have a problem with some of the mechanics. But that's because they only took and played maybe 8 hours of the story and stuff. And that's all the time they had. And then internal testing and everything, they assumed, well, these mechanics were okay. But then the game comes out and you have a wide variety of people, and then they, make posts and stuff, and Pearl Abyss was like, they have a point. So they went in and they took and corrected some of it, and they tweaked the little things here and there, and they changed it for the better. The only so far nerf that they have done was one skill that you could take and spam infinitely, which was not what they meant for it to do. You were supposed to use stamina to use the ability, and people were sitting here spamming it and flying across the map. So, and they're like, yeah, that was not what we intended for you to do with that. So, but this game, definitely, if you are the type of person that plays Skyrim for the exploration value and you have that ooh piece of candy mentality, this game is for you. Some of the bosses do have a really higher difficulty curve compared to when you're taking on massive groups of enemies. Which in my mind, I feel like that's warranted. It's like, oh, you can mow down a whole army of people, but then you come across a guy that he could mow down a whole army of people too. So now you're clashing. Of course, you're gonna take and struggle with him. If he's on the same level as you, yeah, I'd say you probably struggle. But there's a clip going around of a guy rage quitting, fighting a boss who has 2 drills for arms. And I fought the boss. And there are multiple ways that you can go about fighting him. I've seen people fight him with a makeshift club that has a bee's nest on it. It does constant damage to him because once you smack them with it, the bees are just constantly stinging them. But another thing, just watch how the enemy goes to take and do an attack, and you can counter the attack. Did I get thrown around a lot in that fight? Yeah. Did I die? No. Oh. You would have fun with it, I'm pretty sure. So, now, like I said, there are some people that have that mentality that I've watched stream it, and they started to not enjoy it. And the reason why is like some quests. If you're on a quest, if you're in the middle of it, and it's doing like the semi-cutscene thing where you're having to go from point A to B, but you're having a conversation while going from point A to B. If by any chance you do anything or something gets messed up, like disturbances in the area because you ran over a chicken, you may have to start the quest over. So I can see why some people are like, because there are some quests. There's one that you have to go from Hernand to from this town to that town on the map. So you're going from here over to here, and you have to walk the whole way. And the entire time you're walking, after the conversation, the guy that's in the cart with you just constantly rambles on. So a lot of people just didn't like it because he just would not shut up. But the same thing can happen when you get a bounty. You have to throw a bounty on the back of your horse, and you have to go to a major town to turn the bounty in. The entire time you're riding your horse, the bounty will sit there and be like, I didn't do it. I curse you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to stuff you into my horse. Stupid stuff like that. But other than that, coming from me, as being more of a casual person to play, I'm having a blast with it. So, I got lost in it last night. I felt bad for... I joked with the wife. She goes, what you gonna make for dinner? And I was like, hey, you starve. Because I didn't know what to cook. And I was joking with her. Well, I completely missed Minish's stream and everything. Because I was sitting here. I was harvesting materials. That's all I was doing. I was going up and down. Let's see. Where's the mountain range? Is it this one? Environment. No, is this one right here. So I started down here and I went up this way, circled around, and then came back down. Oh, sorry, I was circling the river. I started down here. I went this way. Went all the way up, circled the mountain, went back down. And I was just going to gather stuff. Oh, he leaves me for other games all the time. Oh. Now, I tell you, one that was disappointing to me, and he said he liked it, and that was No Rest for the Wicked Together. I was having fun with it. Now, the game can be hard. I'll give you that. Especially with the friendly fire being always on. But it's like when I play an RPG, I like to gather resources and stuff so I can do up my gear and that type of stuff. And now, granted, he's like, yeah, but I'm streaming. Well, I want to do streaming content. To me, you can take and gather materials and stuff and still stream it. It can still be good content. So you have stuff like that right there happening. Your kitty cat just jumping up on your shoulder out of the blue. Oh. But yeah, and he said he liked it. He played a little bit off, but yeah, it was one of those guys. I got really into it. I'm like, you got me into the game, got me real into it. Oh. I really want to see him play 16. Oh my God. It stayed on my shoulder that time. It didn't vanish. Okay, I have no idea how to make it do the double jump. Anyway. Slow down. Okay, I got to go. Oh. I'm just going in town. Actually, no, I'm not going in town. I'm going right here. Oh, no. Not ads.
The air is tense.
Oh, there are a lot of tents around here.
Hail and tolerably met.
Can I kick you? I want to kick you.
Your gaze offends me. Directed elsewhere.
It just told me to talk to you.
Salutations.
Hmm. Okay. All right, so the one thing, let's see, there. So, whenever the thing pops up saying the ads are incoming, it stays on the screen, and yeah, I was having to technically clear that off. Group. I read that as I'm a dwarf wrestling a pink handkerchief instead of wearing a pink handkerchief. Oh. My son opened the front door. The light. The light.
The air is tense.
Okay, that didn't... get feedback from the new track. Okay, so now I gotta go. Oh, hang on. That you just made a muffin for snackage for work.